Hi everyone, I'm Ali, back to you with English grammar. Today I intend to teach conditional type 1. Conditionals are complex sentences with two clauses. One clause expresses the condition, which is the if clause. If he invites me, and the other clause expresses the result. I will, or I can, I may, I might go to his party. If he invites me, I will, I can, I might go to his party. And you can reverse the order of the two clauses. You can also say, I will go to his party if he invites me. But in that case, you wouldn't need a comma. If you put the if clause before the result clause or the main clause, you'll need a comma. Otherwise, you don't need a comma. Well, conditional type 1 is usually used to express a possible action in the present in future. It refers to present in future. Well, Ted is going to have a party. I don't know if he's going to invite me or not, but if he invites me, I will go to his party. Or I can go to his party. Or I may or might go to his party, depending on the meaning you want to express, you want to convey. You can decide, you'll decide whether to use will, can, may, or might. Well, it's likely that he invites you, and if he invites you, well, you will go, which shows, certainty. You're determined to go if he invites you, or then you will be able to go, or you may or might, you're not sure whether you'll be able to go to his party or not. If he invites you, you may or might go. You see, it all depends on what you want to express. As you can see here, we've got simple present tense, and here we've got will, can, may, might, depending on the meaning you want to express or convey, and then the simple form of the verb, or the base form of the verb. We can't go out if it's raining. If it's raining, I don't know if it's raining or not. Would you take a look out? If it's raining, we can't go out. Yeah, you see here there is no comma. As I told you, if clause follows the result or the main clause, you will need a comma. We can't go out if it is raining. So you see here we've got, present progressive tense. So again, you're likely to have present progressive tense in your sentence in conditional type 1, depending on the meaning you want to express. You might even have future perfect. If you have done your homework, let's go out. If you're finished with your homework, let's go out. So, as you can see here in if clause again, we've got what? We've got future perfect. And here we've got what? A suggestion. In the main clause, you can have a suggestion. If you have a headache, simple present tense, take a painkiller, a suggestion. Don't leave the house if you haven't done your homework. You see, here we've got an order, and here we've got present perfect tense. These are the likely structures, possible structures in conditional type 1, depending on the meaning you want to express. Now, if your conditional is expressing a scientific fact, like this one, if when you put eyes in the sun, you are supposed to use simple present tense in the main clause. You can't say it will melt. It melts, because the second action follows the first action automatically. You're talking about a scientific fact. That's why you're expected to use simple present tense in the main clause here. Or if you're talking about a habit, like if or when my dad comes home, he turns on the TV to listen to the news. That's a habit of my dad. That's what happens whenever he gets back home. That's why I've got a simple present tense in the result clause. And still, it will be better to use when rather than if. And you also need to know that you're not supposed to use will. You're not supposed to use future tenses in if clauses. As you can see, there is no future tense. There is one exception. Sometimes we use will, or you can also use would, in order to be polite. Instead of saying if you follow me, you can say if you will, or if you would follow me, if you be kind enough, to follow me, I will show you around. This is the only exception. If you follow me, or you can say if you follow me, it's also correct, but in order to make it more polite, if you will follow me, or if you would follow me, I will show you around. This is the only exception where you can use will or would in the if clause. Now, the last point that I want to bring to your attention. Sometimes it does make a difference whether you use when or if in your sentence, in your if clause. Look, if I see him, I will tell him. When I see him, I will tell him. When you use when, you're conveying the message that you're more likely to see him. You see, when you say, when I see him, I will tell him. Imagine that you get to see Ted every day. Your colleagues, your co-workers, you work, at the same workplace. So you say, hello, when I see him tomorrow at workplace, I will tell him. But if indicates that you're less likely to see him, but anyway, if you happen to see him, you will tell him. Well, that's it for conditional type 1. I'll be waiting for your comments. Bye-bye.